Yo, it's your boy Smoke back with another video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about my 10 favorite moves that happened this offseason. Now, it can be anything, including free agency signings to trades. We're not going to do anything in the draft because obviously every team drafts, but this is a team going out and trading for somebody or going out and signing somebody. And keep in mind, these are not the top 10 best. It's just my 10 favorite that I think are most impactful for both sides of the parties that got him. So number one, we got Justin Fields. He signed a relatively cheap deal. And last year, his stats weren't too bad. I mean, he didn't play a lot, but 5 passing touchdowns to only 1 interception. He deserves another shot as a starter. If he doesn't produce then he might be labeled off as a bust, but he deserves one more shot. Number two, I got Dre Greenlaw. He's only 28 years old, and he's one of the better off-the-ball linebackers. He got them for relatively cheap. I'm not going to lie. This guy's a stud. He's achieved 90-plus tackles 3 times in his 6-year career. He did have a little bit of injury history, so that probably affected his market a little bit, so that's probably why he got paid a little bit less. But still, Dre Greenlaw, absolute stud, already going to a stacked Broncos defense. Number 3, I got Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa could still play maybe 3-4 more years in the league. He is only 29, or he's only 30, excuse me. But if you go ahead and look at this Bills roster on their defensive side, they would have AJ Espinoza behind Joey Bosa. Not that Espinoza is horrible, but I think Joey Bosa is a lot better, and Joey Bosa is a 5-time Pro Bowler and still productive when on the field. Number 4, I am just going to put the Bears offensive line in general, starting off with Drew Dalman. They went out and got Drew Dalman. He's only 26 years old, and he's one of the better centers in the league. He's 4th best in PFF rankings. I know it's hard to rank O-linemen for people, so I'm going to put up the PFF rankings for people. For the typical fan, it's hard to see. And then they went out and got Joe Thunley. This guy's got many accolades. Pass blocking, he's 5th best in guards. He's played over 1,000 snaps last year, and he only had 1 penalty, and he didn't allow a single sack. And they also got Jonah Jackson, who Jonah Jackson's a little bit more of a project. He's not quite as established as Joe Thunley and Drew Dalman, but Jonah Jackson, I mean, he's not bad. And Joe Thunley, I mean, just reading off some of his accolades, he's 32 years old. He's a 4-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time All-Pro, and a 3-time Pro Bowler. Guy's a stud. And if you want to talk about accomplished players, let's talk about Davante Adams. Davante Adams going to the Los Angeles Rams. I mean, I'm going to keep it short and sweet here. Davante Adams is 32 years old, but he's still an amazing wide receiver. A lot of people thought he was going to be washed. He still was somewhat productive on the New York Jets. Only thing I really don't quite like about this is he is getting paid quite a bit. Normally, when you're in your older age, you take a little bit of a pay cut since your performance isn't quite as good, but Davante wants that money, and he earned it. I mean, he's an NFL legend, but let's just say the Rams and Davante are both in win-down mode. And if you want to talk about being in win-down mode, Deebo Samuel and the Washington Commanders. Now, the Commanders went out and they got Deebo Samuel for only giving up a 5th-round pick somehow. They're adding another weapon for Jaden Daniels after he had an amazing rookie year. Now, Deebo, a lot of people saying he's washed. I think it's just one down year. You really can't say he's washed quite yet. So I don't think you could say Deebo's washed. Did he lose a little bit of pop in his game? Yes, but the 49ers suffered a lot of injuries last year. I mean, that could have affected them. I mean, that offense runs through Christian McCaffrey a lot, and they didn't have Christian McCaffrey basically the whole year. But yeah, they only give a 5th-round pick alongside Terry McLaurin. Number 7, we got Stefon Diggs. This is going to be amazing for Drake May. Did they overpay slightly a little bit? Yeah, sure, for a 32-year-old receiver coming off an ACL tear, and he only played, I think, maybe 6 games as a Houston Texan. But still, this is going to help Drake May. The Patriots desperately needed a wide receiver 1, and they went out and got one this offseason. Now, at number 8, we do have Sam Darnold, and this was probably the biggest free agent in this offseason, if not the biggest quarterback, I would say. Now, Sam Darnold, absolutely horrible career until last year, but last year was so magical, he even got some MVP votes. So, I mean, Seattle Seahawks, I don't blame him for going out and taking a shot on Sam Darnold. Was it a product of finally having good coaching and a good team around him like Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and TJ Hawkinson? Maybe. But, I mean, you can't dispute these numbers. Over 4,139 passing yards, 35 passing touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Personally, if I was the Seahawks GM, I would do the same thing, considering this quarterback draft class was one of the weaker ones. And as you can see right here, they paid him around 33. mil a year. And it's like, yeah, that's quite a bit of money for a guy who's only had one proven year, but I'm going ahead and I'm taking that shot. The Seattle Seahawks, they have a somewhat decent roster. They have Jackson Smith and Ajigba. They have Cooper Kupp now, Kenneth Walker. I'm taking that shot. And if I really want a quarterback, I'll get one in a year or two from now. Number 9, I got DJ Reed. This guy is a physical quarterback. His stats aren't the highest because he does play second quarterback to Sauce Gardner, but the Detroit Lions were able to get him. And I think it's a pretty fair contract for both parties, and the Lions definitely could use a little bit of help on defense. They don't need a lot, but they could definitely use a little bit. And number 10, I got Jevon Holland and the New York Giants. Don't be shocked if the New York Giants, for some reason, are really good in like 2-3 years. If Jackson Dart is good, I mean, that will be great for them. Jevon Holland is going to help this defense get some identity. I know their defensive line is actually pretty solid, but their linebackers and secondary aren't the greatest. This guy is electric. He is a ball hawk, and he is very, very fast. So one of the fastest safeties. This guy's very electric. He's going to help the New York Giants get some defensive identity. And I think it's a really good signing for the New York Giants. I think he was worth every penny. And if I'm a Dolphins fan, I'm sad to see Jevon Holland leave, but that helped the Giants a lot. So that was my 10 favorite moves that happened this NFL offseason. Go ahead and comment down below your guys' favorite moves that happened. Keep in mind, these aren't the best moves. I'm not saying they're the best, just my personal favorites that I think was best for the player and best for the team. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to agree, so go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. If you guys enjoy NFL content, and if you guys enjoy Madden content, you guys are excited for Madden 26, I highly recommend subscribing and turning those post notifications on, as me and Jay Cutler, the other guy on the channel, do try to post NFL and Madden content at least 3 times a week. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and turn those post notifications on. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.